Hello everyone, my name is Yogdog and welcome to a new series on Ixion. So Ixion is a city builder game which focuses on exploration and survival in regards to a space station. You are in control of this space station and need to facilitate the needs of your populace in what's going to be, I think, I've played a little bit, but it's quite a hostile world, and we'll see how that goes for us. So I'm going to, for the purposes of this series, start from scratch, and I'm going to let the cutscenes play through as well.
Launch control, we have Tycoon clearance for shuttle launch. Initiate Stanford protocol.
Clear procedures, check. Guidance go.
EA algorithm online.
Batista safety protocol, check.
Launch control to EMB Charon. All systems are go.
Launch is imminent. Personnel are instructed to evacuate the launch pad.
Minus 30 seconds.
Deflectors out.
PPS Tycoon to EMD Share. You have clearance for final approach. EMD Share. You have been assigned to Tycoon Docking Bay. Welcome on board, passengers.
Okay. So I do have the sound down a little bit, just so people can actually hear it properly. Sound is something I need to work on in future stuff, I think, a bit more. And quite a few games I've had it where no one can hear me over the music or whatever.
Property of Dolus Aerospace Engineering Corporation. You will soon be given your assignments, but until then, please continue to wait near the docking bay. We hope you have a productive voyage, and would like to thank you for your contribution towards humanity's future. Administrator, I am Eden, the personal assistant installed on board the Tycoon. In accordance with the Munchie Protocol, I have been designed to take into consideration your complete psychological profile so that I may more accurately respond to any needs you may have.
So, to begin with, we only start with 2 buildings. We have stockpiles and workshops. Workshops are builders, stockpiles are where your resources are gathered to. And then all of these bits and bobs over here are stockpiles of resources already present.
Manufacturing protocols and Dolos colonization tests.
Okay, so the AI will be helping us, basically.
Administrator, I wanted to introduce you to your first tasks person. I'm Dolos' cryonics lead, Marduk council member Giovanni Battista. So, let's see. Your first objective will be to begin setting up essential infrastructure aboard the Tycoon, meeting the environmental conditions that are required to support your crew. Having laid these foundations, you will then oversee the installation of the Vol engine and perform a short
Let's get another
to Proxima Centauri.
supply stockpile down, I
Upon
think.
arrival, your research teams will carry out a brief survey of local space, gather a few rock and coal dust samples, fire up the colonization protocol, begin building the foundations for mankind's future, yada yada yada. And then you'll come back.
And we
Now,
need
in order to
houses.
achieve this, you'll need to familiarize yourself with the Tycoon's core functions. It's no big deal. There's the production, stockpiling and distribution of resources, construction, balancing of power output with allocation. Oh, and space exploration, you know, setting out expeditions and all that. Basically, everything needed to establish scientific advancement and harmonious autonomy.
So I need to dismantle this one.
He's on board the Tycoon, following the first test of its Vol engine. Eden's gonna display and keep track of your main objectives. Oh, and Administrator, don't let the position go to your head. Veneer has insisted to center Dolos' focus on the Tycoon. But this mission is just in preparation for our next project, the Protagoras. The Marduk Council worked damn hard to pull this mission together ahead of schedule. So, toe the line, do as you're told, and bring the Tycoon back in one piece. Leave the grand gestures and saving of mankind from ecosystemic destruction to us, okay?
So the main resource we're using to
We
begin
don't all
with
think like Veneer Dolos.
is alloys.
No human law has been
that's what I'm
officially
just,
established amongst the stars. That sounds like an opportunity.
Making sure we gather as much of as possible. And I'm just making sure we get houses for all our populace as well. I'm trying to make most efficient use of the space that is here. Let's get another road down here. Okay. I think we're going to get ships down soon, but for that I will need another stockpile or two. Excellent. So I think this one's going to be food, and this one's going to be polymer, because those are the other two resources we'll be getting to begin with.
I have established a connection with Dolos' lead data scientist, Emma Plain.
And then I think we got that lab down. So Tech Lab's going to use a fair bit. And we're also going to get a science ship, mining, and cargo ship built. So science ships are used to go explore events. Cargo ships are used to ferry materials between various locations, and mining ships are used to mine asteroids and so on for materials. Okay,
Administrator.
that's going to be
Mr.
built soon. I am going to need...
Close has made it abundantly clear when it comes to security. Given the importance
An
of the
infirmary.
typhoon, we must have full control over what is happening inside the station. My name is Emma Klein, Dolos' lead data scientist and member of the Marduk Council. My department has just completed final synchronization between Eden and our data treatment tool, the DLS. The DLS, or Data Listening System, is capable of scanning, recording, and parsing exchanges of any kind. The DLS programming that is a part of Eden will filter all data collected and bring to your attention only the most relevant information. It will also provide you with a condensed overview of any situations that may arise and formulate potential future outcomes. It will permit you to give direct orders without having to go through additional unnecessary paperwork. Eden will then take care of everything via their DLS accreditation. As is often the case with tools produced by my department, I think you'll find that once you start using the DLS, you'll never be able to do without it. Oh, and before I let you go ahead and start writing history, Dr. Munchie, our lead medical
try and get
expert,
our
wanted me to bring to
space
your
a bit
attention
more
a possible
better
side
used
effect
here.
of vol jumping. Whilst there is a correlation between prolonged space travel and the development of early onset dementia, he believes that a vol jump has the potential to accelerate this process, although this is yet to be proven. His recommendation is for you to immediately send any crew members that are exhibiting uncharacteristic or symptomatic behavior to an infirmary, as these
Ooh, I
facilities
made
are
the wrong
equipped to
thing.
treat the mind as well
bad.
as the body. Remember
meant
that
to
all
put
of your
a
actions
workshop
and
down
choices
there.
are being reported by Eden. We are not affiliated with any national or even international organization. The only people that you are answerable to are those of us who sit on the Marduk Council, who represent the collective interests and ambitions of the company.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
A new request, you say? So, communal dining, currently unable to access food supplies, a mess hall needs to be built. That would actually fit there a bit better, so I'm actually going to put you here instead. Can't dismantle this until after we've done. And then the mess hall will go down here and slot in perfectly. Okay, so what we're looking at here is the interior station view. However, there is an exterior one. So, this is accessed via F2. So F1 is interior, F2 is exterior, F3 is the map of the entire sector as a whole. So I'm actually going to send our side ship Ripley over to the moon to begin
The
with.
science ship has arrived at its destination.
We're going to exploit the security vulnerability. There is a UN base abandoned and depressurized. And then that will take us a cycle, and cycles are down here in the bottom right, in order to be completed. And how full up are we? Not very, so let's start harvesting these.
Administrator, I have an incoming transmission from Marduk Council member Henry Argent.
Okay, we have completed our action at the moon. We have hacked into the systems and gained 10 research. And now we can dismantle the base. I mean, we could do that to begin with, but I wanted to get the research first. So that's going to take 2 cycles. And we are going to go for EVA airlocks as our first research, so we can actually access the external area. Just going to stick everything on high to begin with. So that menu there is used to decide what materials you do want transported and in what order, in what priority you want them transported.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay. So we have 30 alloys and 90 research. And we need to leave the exploration ship there for a little bit to collect the research. So let's leave that for now.
Bonjour, Administrator. What a wonderful
I'm actually going to take these
day
offline
to
for power
embrace
for
your
the
fate,
moment.
don't you think? I am Henri Barjaville.
So click the power and that
Writer,
gives you access to the
philosopher,
power screen and
lobbyist,
you can...
but most of all, member of the Marduk Council. I have taken the liberty
We've
of
got the
personally
EVA
arranging an exchange out of courtesy with the Oceanabe, a ship in high orbit belonging to one of our commercial allies, the Ashtongites. Even so, they are a small organization. The Ashtongites are important partners who share the same pragmatic, moralistic, and spiritual outlook as we do. The Oceanabe will provide us with a source of food while carrying out the Tycoon's initial testing. By making it the first exclusive trade partner of the Tycoon, we will demonstrate to our long-term allies that Dolos wishes for them to share in our successes. Please assign
need
a
these
cargo
to go
ship
first.
so that we can check the trade routines. Administrator, trust in genetic connectors. Self-similar space will reveal the pattern.
And when that's gone, that means I can get rid of these roads. And I can put the airlock down here. So that's going to take a whole host of alloys. Right, meanwhile, in the planetary system... we're going to send you over to the Oceanabe. Actually, looks fine. We've got nothing to do there. We do, however, have 2 events available in the system. One at Mars, one at Saturn. I think we're going to go for Mars first. Okay, EVA airlock is in the process of being completed.
Power supply overloaded.
Ah, yes, that is a problem. So we are going to go to the external
Request awaits
area and we're going to build a small solar panel 1. That'll give us additional power supply. In the meantime, I'm actually going to deactivate the tech lab for the moment. That'll bring us back online temporarily.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Right, our science ship has arrived at Mars. I think we're going to repair the fault in exchange for resources.
I have an incoming transmission from Dolus's head of medicine, Dr.
We're going to request additional staff. Just more people would be nice to have. And then we're just gathering the remaining supplies of alloys over here.
The science ship team has completed a task.
Okay, let's go check our science ship. Some polymers available. So I think we're going to send you to Saturn next. Okay, we got people ready to collect, and we got polymer ready to collect.
Administrator, due to insufficient levels of electricity generation, Sector 1's power demand has overloaded.
We already sorted that out.
Routines recommend shutdowns.
Let's turn everything back on here.
Thermal solar panel to boost overall electrical output.
So I think one of the next things we do is we get insect farms, and that's going to allow us to make our own food.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Excellent. Let's have a look. Event available. Signature trace from an EKP system has been detected near Saturn. EKP technology is the exclusive property of Dolus, but reports indicate the company has not deployed any missions to this sector. We will attempt to locate debris in orbit. Okay, so we still have one large stockpile remaining. Insect farms have been unlocked, so I think it's going to be the best way of doing this. Something like that would be good. That is going to mean rebuilding a workshop over here or something, though. Let's actually dismantle these again for a second. How are we doing over here? Not quite.
Dolo's expert in compartmentalism and medicine, and a member of the Marduk Council. I'm glad to finally meet you, even in this digital manner. Your psychological test
Okay, event available. It's still not quite done.
results were quite impressive. My friend and colleague, Philip Stanford, couldn't be here today, so I will take the role of introducing you to the final stages of the Vol engine integration. Before we get into that, however, we would like you to complete...
I think I need to redo this one again. I had this problem last time. You actually have to do it twice.
the testing station's exploration and enhancement capabilities.
So we'll leave that
You'll
one.
then be able to begin researching the EVA airlock.
Actually, yeah, we're getting rid of you, aren't we?
And assess its compatibility with the Tycoon's core systems. I hope that the work of our team will ensure that you are equipped to deal with most situations you encounter up there. Before I leave you, Stanford would like me to remind you that space is a far less fanciful and
you
forgiving
being
environment than
destroyed
science
or
fiction
not?
would have us believe. It would be wise to.
Oh, I know why.
Remember that.
Something like that works.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay. Damn. Okay. I'm actually going to load an autosave here. And redo that one because I had tried the other option last time and you do get something. For that option you don't. That's good to know. Right, so we need to send a team to investigate. Meanwhile, we are just finishing off the research. Okay, insect farms have been unlocked. Let's get all that queued up and done. Okay, so each cycle we get one food. What next? The Chinese supplies have replenished, so we continuously get a little bit of food, I think. I've actually collected all of our materials now. So I think we get the probe launcher next. I think we've also collected all of our materials in the system, so we're close to being ready. We are gonna I do have a fair amount of polymer, but I don't know if I want to actually use that yet. So, but we are going to get a probe launcher down because that will be needed. And then we've done the entirety of that. I will need steel mills for in future, so we're going to get those. Okay, so a prototype rocket sent by the UN seems to use a variation of EKP, stripped it down and recovered schematics. Cool. So that's going to take a bit of time. And we have done everything in the system, so let's bring you back. So probe launcher, let's get one probe built, ready. Is purging waste. So we have 100% trust. Proceed with caution. Okay, so I think we're gonna turn some stuff off here. Let's turn the tech lab off.
The sector is being overworked.
So your workers will stretch to all jobs, but if you don't have enough workers to fulfill all jobs properly, they get overworked, and that's a bad thing. Okay, we're going to move to the moon. So I should be getting another mission soon, but it doesn't seem to be coming through. So I'm wondering if I broke something somewhere. Right, we got the mess hall and everything down. Actually producing enough food for now. Alright, I think that'll be that for this episode, everyone. Once again, thank you very much for watching anything I do, really. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch. I will see you in the next one.